What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Steel City Motors, and today we got another vehicle highlight. Today we have an oldie but a goodie. It's a really nice one for a 2009. Like, I mean, seriously, it could be a lot newer with the way it's been taken care of, and I'm really excited to jump into this one today. This is an 09 Chrysler Aspen. All right, y'all, jumping right into my usual 360. I'm sorry that I'm in a slightly tighter, kind of smaller filming spot in front of the building. Everything else is being beamed down on by the sun, and y'all would probably not be able to see very well if I was in my usual filming spot. But whoever had this vehicle before us, they took really good care of it. The paint and the clear coat look really good, so did all the chrome accents in the wheels. It's just a really nice looking car. Kind of bummed that they don't make this anymore. This is kind of like the competition to the Tahoe, for example, or the Expedition. It's kind of like the answer that Chrysler had to those vehicles. It's a really nice third row full-size SUV, but of course the fun part is inside the car, so let's get to it. Now this is just a really cool and clean old school. You can see that these are cloth seats, but seriously, this does not look like an 09. I mean, look at how well taken care of these seats are. Gorgeous interior in terms of how well it was maintained. We've got a pretty simple, pretty kind of basic look for something that is this age at the moment, but they did have like a Sirius XM kind of infotainment precursor, I guess you want to say, screen in here. And when you look into the back, you can see there's just a ton of room. I mean, these seats are moved all the way back, and you still get a lot of headroom, legroom. You get a ton of headroom. You see how tall that headliner is. So if you got somebody who is 6 foot who's sitting back there, you're not going to have a problem. These guys fold and trundle real easily. I also have the third row half folded, so you can kind of get a nice little perspective. You've got the dual cup holders back here, and there is another raised ceiling back here, so you can get a lot of headroom, even for the people who are all the way in the back in that third row. This is a 60/40 folding bench back here and over here as well, so you get a lot of different configuring options. All right, so as I open this trunk, shout out to that Chrysler logo, that old school Chrysler logo. I honestly love that kind of thing. It's really cool. This is an Aspen Limited, so this is the highest trim that you can get in this vehicle. It's got kind of the most bells and whistles. Got some floor mats over here, got power outlets in the back, and then you can see that this is a good little bit of kind of trunk space that you would get if you had all the seats up. And on top of that, you also have another storage compartment down here for any kind of utility things. It's quite nice, it's quite large, so they definitely did a pretty good job with that as well. It's a huge car, but it's always nice to have more room. So this gives you a perspective of how it would look with seat up kind of versus seat down. Got a big old ledge right here that you can actually sit on, tailgate, whatever, which is pretty cool because I know a lot of families like doing that. But let's get into the driver's seat and show you a few of those features. All right, y'all, welcome to the driver's seat. We do have kind of a mostly manual key fob setup here, and we got that beautiful kind of classic Chrysler logo on here. We've actually got a good little bit of stuff on the steering wheel and in the multimedia department for something that's an 09. I think this is really one of those pioneer models that had more technology. Beautiful clean crank. And we've got that Sirius XM screen loading up here. There's like different kinds of media that you can load up on it. It's just kind of booting up right now. So this also has a backup camera, which is something that's quite rare for this model year. So there you go. You can turn this on and off this way. You could also open this for the disc changer, so that's kind of really neat. Got a menu for all this different stuff, even like a voice Uconnect kind of thing that you can get installed. So it's got the precursors for doing Uconnect, which is crazy because this is literally an 09. So really, really cool multimedia kind of control setup for something that's that old, but again, so nicely preserved, so well taken care of, and it has so many features. Got that classic kind of analog clock thing going on. Let me show you that backup camera real quick. Boom, look at that. That is really cool. It's not HD, but it's definitely got a good amount of angle to it. So it's just really awesome seeing an older vehicle that actually has so many features. Got that center console right here, got some cup holders, and this little like utility thing, so you can put a bunch of stuff in here. There's plenty of storage, so quite big glove box as well. But this is just a really, really cool vehicle. So I know this is quite older than a lot of people are looking into, but I personally really love older vehicles that are really well taken care of, because they don't have a lot of the finicky technology a lot of people don't like, but they still have a good enough amount of technology, and they look really kind of classy and retro. I mean, look at how well they designed the steering wheel. This thing smoothly drives and just feels like something that's so much smaller. Like, I really love the way it feels to drive this thing, and I've got to do a review of just driving this vehicle. It actually also has like little finger grooves at the back of the steering wheel, making it really nice to be able to grip it. Honestly, this is old school luxury at its finest. All right, y'all, that does it for another vehicle highlight. Thank you so much for joining me. This thing is honestly super duper cool. I am such a sucker for older models that are just really clean, really fun to drive. And I know this thing looks large and in charge, kind of clunky, but no, this thing drives super duper smooth. It's really fun, and y'all should definitely come check it and our other vehicles out at 1011 Old Cedar Grove Road here in Moody, Alabama, right off I-20, exit 144. Thank you so much for joining me, for popping in, for showing all of your support and your interest for our business. It really means the world to us. We will see you on the next one.